just hear me out. The people with this like skin, pretty much across the board. Few really good exceptions who can step it up. They can't just come out and say this, but what would have happened if? Oh God, I would love this. If you had 10,000 black men and women. Well, let's just say black men. It's even worse then because these whites would really throw a fit. Not just the whites, but it's really just, blacks being used too as police or federal agents or whatever. I guess National Guard things, Just just think what people going up to the Capitol Hill and all that stuff, and what would have happened then? So okay, there's some horrible things that have happened. I feel it. I prophesied this, but much worse. June of last year. You can watch on YouTube my videos. What are the odds? I didn't give any specifics with regard to the way the president was going to be going out. Yeah, it was a bogus election. So what? God, by the way, I can make a separate video just for this. I've never felt, I don't feel American, never felt more never felt freer, more free, whatever, not voting. Oh my God, what a relief. I never felt more relieved. That's what it is. Not just so much freer, but just, freer is part of it, but the more than anything, it's more relieved than anything. Not voting, my first time. But it doesn't really matter. Think about this though. It was definitely instigated by the current sitting president. I firmly believe that, if these were all black men, especially because they're, considered even more dangerous because of it's not just white though. I understand something. It's ingrained. Blacks have to be inferior because the whites trained it all that way. No, they've created a fear. Under Obama, under the Bush, under Clinton, these are people in my lifetime, and they've consistently done this anyway. It's we have, and this was not protest, y'all. I'm into protesting, and it works all the time. This is rioting, okay? It wouldn't have if you had 10. It doesn't matter. I'm thinking about, the mayors of Cleveland we've had. 120 homicides every year, and, the prosecutors that get put up there are still going after the blacks, and the chiefs of police of Cleveland. I'm from Cleveland, I know these numbers better, I guess, than Florida, which Florida crime is just atrocious. You'd think it, because there's more, The reason I'm saying you'd think, because you'd think that it wouldn't be so violent down in Florida, but when the reason why I'm saying this is because you think that, because the population is way older. I went to Miami, I think it's like 39 and a half. Sarasota average age is like 44 and a half, 45, okay? But then you got communities, I'm not kidding you, okay? So, New Smyrna Beach, I think it's like upper 50s or something. So you got a lot of communities like 55 and older. You don't see that too much in Ohio. Well, look, they don't have communities, but then you've got places like I mentioned, Rocky River, and then of course Fairview Park, is Bay Village. Well, it's not as much Bay Village, but it's still not so much developments, but little communities. North Olmsted's growing. Look, I'm 41 now, and you've got a lot of people who, 20 years later, I just got out of high school. Feels like I just got out of high school, 1998. And of course, Cleveland State University, where I was a minority, thank God. I love it. 2003. Ah, black power, baby. That's what I had to say. Yeah. Child supremacy, black supremacy. Love it. Oh, by the way, yeah, great stock tip 2021. BLACK ticker symbol. Black. You should go look at that. After it's actually a ticker symbol black. I just learned about one. What's today? So yesterday I just learned about one. It's called GAIN. GAIN. They're giving a dividend of something like 9.5 or 10.5%. But I like to point everybody to that issue here of how would the reaction have been. Even I don't care if it's Trump or Obama or Bush. I'm thinking George H.W. He's also in my lifetime. Reagan and of course Bill Clinton. Any of them. It's the Constitution, the way it's set up. How would things have been differently if these were all beautiful black men or women, however? Oh, it would be. Well, yeah. I mean, they'd have thrown a fit, and here they were very lenient. Yeah, I think that's the president kind of thing that orders whatever National Guard and Washington D.C. Police thing, or I don't know what do you do? I mean, I don't know. It's weird that this country even has a federal government, and then they have their individual state governments. That they don't. You gotta realize they don't do that. This whole state and federal stuff in different parts of the world. So this is America, though. This is America. You don't see this kind of stuff in different parts of even in dictatorships. Sure. I declare peace. I declare black supremacy. Yes. I declare, child supremacy. That's a new one. You go back to my older video. Yeah, child in the womb supremacy.